baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Athletics.
Tokyo Dome.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers.
Number 28, Javier Baez.
And this one is off and running. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it. 2 down.
Yes.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. And that one is lifted in the air. Clark under it. And that is that. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Leading off here this afternoon, the second baseman, number 22, Jeff McNeil.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. In the air to left center. Meadows under it. Takes it in for the out. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
I appreciate it. In the Tokyo Dome.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
Can't take my eyes off the TV right now. We are in Tokyo, China right now.
The first baseman.
Here comes Torque to the plate. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. On the ground right side. The throw to first. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Lifted in the air, out to left. Green moving under this one. 2 away. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. On the ground. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first.
Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Up the middle, Wilson. Fires over to first.
Yes, you're out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. On the ground to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Lawrence Butler. In the air to left center, Meadows ranging into the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, Max Muncy.
Number 3, Max Muncy.
Next offering is fouled back. Flaherty measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Denzel Clark, the next to hit. Bunts it towards the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Start of the fourth, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Javier Baez. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Into center. Hauls it in after a long run. 1 away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Struck out looking his first time. And that one fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
That's to third, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jeff McNeil. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fought off foul. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking, and that's 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shea Langoliers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Meadows moving under it. 2 away now. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The Athletics hitless so far in the game. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
Well struck left field. That's a hit. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And
Muncy tags the runner for 1. Go-ahead run on base. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at second. Line to right, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Here comes Baez around third. Relay throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 4. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Barlow.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker, struck out swinging his first time. In the air, right field. Carpenter under it. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Up the middle, Torres throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now Jacob Wilson. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Top 6. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Ball.
Barlow, 33 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So up next, Spencer Torkelson. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Dylan Dingler. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Stays alive. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, digging in, Lawrence Butler. On the ground to short. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the A's.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Muncy.
And a swing and a miss.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Up next for the A's.
One out man at first.
Number
Next up for the
one,
A's, Denzel Clark. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Tap foul at the plate. And that one fouled off. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Up next for the Tigers. The third
Runner in
base.
scoring position. No outs. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting.
Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers. The
So
Cubs.
back to the top of the order. So here's Baez now. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 7th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Late on that fastball.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The 0-2. Out to short. Baez fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, great stop. To first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Ready to begin the eighth. Leading off, number 25. And the sweeper misses. Swings through that one. Glaber gets a piece, 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. And that just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So now here's the DH, Colt Keith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Riley Green, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Keith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they'll do it again.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's into the gap. Keith coming home. The run scores all the way from first. And he's got no chance. He's out. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swings through the sweeper. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off.
No.
0-2 now. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sit down on strikes. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 16. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The 1-0. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Up next for the A's, the right
2
fielder,
down,
number
bases
4,
empty. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 1 for 2.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hard hit, right side. Torres over to first. That's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, number 30.
Harry Carpenter.
Ripped to short. 1 pitch and 1 out. Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker.
1 out, runner at second. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Dingler around third. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead. Not in time. He's safe.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
He swings and fouls 1 off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Line drive into the slide, and he got it. Back to the top of the order. Here's Baez. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Comes up empty.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner from third comes across. It's 7-0. Round second, digging for third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At the plate, Colton Keith. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Torres around third. The run comes in from second.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Riley Green.
Ball 1.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, pretty clear to me, he was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. One and 2 out. New pitcher now, Justin Sterner.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Out towards right center field. Clark on the move. And that is that. Bottom of the 9. Now the third baseman, number 3.
Number 3, Matt Muncy.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Next up for the Denzel Clark. New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holton.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
In the dirt, the Tigers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. And now 2 aboard. Back to the top of the order now. Jeff McNeil now at the plate. High fly ball right field. Carpenter settles under it. And there's 1 down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Langoliers.
That's back there. And that ball is out of here. A towering shot to center. And they get a few back.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Soderstrom in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Fought off foul. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Kurtz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. They're down to their final strike. Holton, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in.
Got him. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away